We have Spitgate 2.0 in the NFL and Big 2025, and it just keeps happening with superstars. It's insane. Acho, you had a video about it today. Jamar Chase, Jalen Ramsey got into what seemed like a scuffle on the broadcast. Then a video was released afterwards showing what really happened. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video real quick.
Not matter if you are a football fan, you have to watch this. An absolute brawl breaks out in an NFL game today because one player who threw punches suggests he got spit on. Here's Jalen Ramsey.
He spit on me, so it's up. I don't give a fuck about football after that. Respectfully.
Apologies for the language, but Jamar Chase then says, I ain't spit on nobody.
Did you spit on him? Did you spit on him? I ain't never opened my mouth to that guy.
Here's the problem. There's 4K cameras. 4K cameras. Jamar Chase got caught spitting on him in 4K. Absolutely despicable. One of the most egregious actions you can commit. He gotta be punished.
Fellas, first and foremost, why are we spitting on people right now? Like, bro, what's like? I understand being mad. I've competed. I've done a lot of things. I boxed. You get blood, sweat on you. Why are you spitting on people? That don't make sense to me whatsoever,
bro.
And second of all, how do you react to this situation, and what do you think should happen out of this?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here, and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Jamar Chase got to be suspended. And he needs to be suspended because Jalen Carter missed a whole game. So Jamar Chase, you need to miss a whole game. And that fine that they're going to take from Jamar Chase, put that money in Jalen Ramsey's pocket, period. That's the first thing. Second thing I'm going to say is, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen Jamar Chase do, and I'm embarrassed for Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, you're too talented, you're too tough, you're too physical to do something that weak. I'm not calling you weak, I'm saying the action was weak. You're too tough, you're too physical, you're too talented to do something that soft. I'm not calling you soft, I'm saying the action was soft. That's the most egregious, despicable one thing you can do to another person. Most despicable thing you can do to another person, bro. Spit on a man? You want to spit on a man? Like, it's the most disrespectful action that can occur. And when you literally are playing a game where violence is legalized, go use violence. Go crack block them. Go route them up. Go score on them and then gritty on them.
I'd rather you swing on me than spit on me,
But you gonna spit on them? Like, embarrassing, despicable, and it's cowardly. Spit on them? Come on, bro. Not you, Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Let somebody weak do that.
Shady.
Like, not you, Jamar Chase.
He's way too big of a superstar to be doing some stuff like that. Shady, we had TJ in the show a couple of weeks ago, and he said, you know, we could get active if you spit on me. I would have found him in the locker room and I tried to fight, dude. How would you react if this was you in this type of situation? And then also, what is he doing? What is Jamar Chase doing?
Yeah, obviously trying to disrespect him. When you spit on somebody, you disrespecting them, right? And I ain't gonna, feed too much into that, right? Because y'all saying this, and that, third, but something made him spit on them, right?
Whoa, no,
oh, man.
No, Shady. I don't even think you meant that.
No.
What people gonna cuss you out for that one.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, for you to spit on somebody, they must have did something assessing you to react. Like, why would you just spit on somebody?
Because of you.
What I'm saying is, I've never seen a player to spit on somebody just because I just felt like it. Something you might have said to me or did something to me. Something made Jamar Chase do that.
But nothing will dictate you spitting on another man.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is nothing. Like, I'm not justifying anything. I'm not justifying.
Yeah, just clarify that.
Yeah, no, man. I'm not going around spitting on people. But I'm saying is for you to say, yo, I'm about to spit on this other grown man. That ain't normal. So something had to happen between them for him to act like that. I'll say real quick before you say something. Yo, Ramsey, you gotta do more than that though. A dude spit on you.
He threw hands.
He tried.
Man,
he grabbed him.
But remember, the trainer was right there.
Yeah.
The trainer was in between the two, so it was going.
There's so much you can do.
I
will say this.
I ain't going for that.
Now, you know I'm a huge college football fan. I remember Jalen Ramsey had a whole segment talking about how much he loves to trash talk. He was the dude finding girlfriends saying crazy stuff about dudes' girlfriends on the football field, finding their name, what their mom name was, all that type of stuff. Maybe it was that type of situation, but also he's older, mature now. There's nothing that you can say that I'm not just like, wow, that was just crazy disrespectful.
But if that's the case,
spit on you.
If that's the case, Jamar has to say that.
Yeah.
He has to put that out there and say, this is why I did that.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can't leave it up to debate. You can't leave it up to discussion. You can't have
Absolutely.
us sitting here in the speakeasy like, well, was it justified? Was it not?
Correct.
If he says something about your mom, he says something about your kids, he says something about your granny, you got to let us know that.
But also to that point, Ramsey, you got to choke him out at that point.
Yeah, facts.
But
facts.
I like what Ramsey said, because Ramsey said F football after that.
Yeah, but
like,
if
you
you
get
then.
spit
Don't
on,
just say that.
F
Do
football
that.
after
Yeah.
that.
Choke
Right.
him out.
Yeah,
You do
right.
something to him.
But to me, like, there's nothing that Ramsey could have said for you to spit on another man. Like, the fine that they need to levy on Jamar Chase needs to be so aggressive that it gets spitting down people out the game. Like, and also, how the hell is that a natural human reaction?
Yeah.
Like, personally, I've never had a desire to be like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, who coaches that? Who teaches
No, that's
that?
real.
Like,
That's real. If I'm angry enough to spit on you, I'm just gonna swing on you.
Facts.
That's how I move.
but-
Like I'm not gonna waste time. To me, that's very catty. You know what I think of when somebody spit?
Going out here hawk toing on another man.
I think y'all remember Flavor of Love. Y'all remember the reality show when Pumpkin spit on New York? That's what I think about with like that's so catty and just like
I think
soft. It's just weak. It's just
but
weak.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It
catty.
is.
I think it's more of a sign of disrespect. It's like if you instead of punching somebody, or you and a boy fighting, or you're having an argument, and you might punch him, but if you like what, and just slap it back, it's like you disrespecting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so I think he's trying to be disrespectful.
But my thing,
I think so.
It's
I
not-
think
it's
he
wrong.
is. No,
It's
it's
definitely
no
wrong.
question that he's trying to be disrespectful.
you
But for me,
disrespect
I know
somebody
if I
spitting on him.
disrespect somebody, I'm already expecting like, okay, we going there. So I'm just gonna take it there from the jump.
spit
I'm
on
not
somebody's
gonna.
crazy.
hold on, you hear that, Tufas?
Yeah,
Because he cooking.
I'm just gonna take it there from the jump. I'm not gonna spit on you and then give you the chance to retaliate.
Yeah, nah.
I'm just gonna come at you from the jump.
No,
It's just,
yeah.
but
You could have hit him with a right, and it would have been like, okay, well,
I'm not spitting on you and
you
giving you the
you
chance
probably don't
to.
miss a game for that either.
that's
though.
not disrespectful though. If I punch
What's
you in the
not?
face,
But no, Shady's point is,
That's not-
He's
if
trying
you
to be-
really
he's trying
want
to
to
be that
disrespect
disrespectful.
him, you spit on him to be really disrespectful.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
greater level. I can't say nothing to you. I can't hit you in a certain
what?
way. I can't use a weapon enough. Like, there's no more disrespectful
Okay.
action
You know what I'm saying?
than
Yeah.
spitting on a person.
like what you say? What? Bow! Like ooh,
Yeah.
oh your joint.
Ah,
Yeah.
and
I mean?
also like you got to get tossed after that.
Yeah,
Like
no, for
Ramsey
sure.
had to get tossed after that.
Yeah,
Like
Man, he got Ramsey choked that boy out.
he tried though.
Man, I ain't. It
Not hard enough.
You
Yeah,
think-
I'm in agreement. Yeah, you can't.
It should have been all. I'm
Let me
going,
ask y'all this. Jalen Carter's essentially got suspended one game. But Jalen Carter's wasn't as egregious or as aggressive to me as Ramsey.
Nah,
Sure. But Ramsey was Jamar Chase was here with it.
Yeah.
Here with
Yeah,
it.
Jamar was in his face.
Like that,
spit got
like
on him.
Jalen Carter could suggest he was spitting out of direction. Jamar Chase was here with it.
Yeah.
Should it just be one game for Jamar? And also, you penalize somebody so they change the course of action. Right? Like, you know, in LA, if I get a $35 ticket, I'm parking there again. I can afford the $35 ticket.
for sure.
Wow.
You give me a boot, I'm not parking there no more.
Yeah,
Because that
Now you done
penalty's
ruined my
severe
whole
enough
day.
to change my course of action.
Facts.
I'm not
Obviously,
just giving 35 to Jokic like that.
but
That's crazy.
obviously, one game ain't enough.
Yeah.
Because we just saw it happen 9 weeks
It's the
later.
NFL though, man.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I mean, it's NFL,
The
bro.
stars got to be on the field.
Yeah,
But-
like, come on. Spending for one game, let's keep it moving, man. People got fancy stuff going on. You got bets. Y'all like fantasy. You know, like what we talking about?
So then maybe
Jamar Chase.
So then maybe
He
the
missing
fine,
the game,
maybe the
though.
fine needs to be steeper
yeah,
then.
I
So
like
so
that.
maybe instead of a $50,000, $100,000, maybe it's $250 you spit on somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Something like that.
$250. He definitely done no more.
Yeah. Then maybe that puts the button on the spitting because it definitely needs to stop. Like,
it has.
because somebody could potentially get hurt. Not everybody just gonna respond like Jalen Ramsey and just
Right.
swing at him
Right.
one time. It's somebody like
Yo, George Pickens, he going there.
he's going to really try to hurt
Yo,
you.
I got another
Yeah.
for you. You know we being real gangster was Metcalf. Yo, Metcalf be on some gangster
yeah,
too.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's
Just
on
spit on
that.
him.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you would have been able to get him off the field.
yeah,
It would have been.
He's seeing
He's seeing
red,
red. Yeah.
and not seeing any
Yo,
other color.
that's it.
For the rest
That
of
is
the day.
it.
DK just DK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I remember Percy Harvin was a gangster back in the day. Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin?
Okay, what?
Hey, we want to have an uncomfortable conversation? We can talk about the Florida Gators.
Messed with old boy's wife, his teammate. He found out. He whooped him.
Yeah.
You know, I know everything over there.
Wow. You know, them Florida Gators, man, that was a team, man. They had Aaron Hernandez. They had
Pouncy and
Pouncy.
Brandon Spikes.
Hey, your
Brandon
favorite teammate, Riley Cooper?
Cooper.
That was crazy.
Teammate was crazy. Sorry.
That was
But
crazy.
no, that was crazy. I don't know. That team was crazy.
I know Coop said a little racist stuff, but yo, he was.
All right. Anyway, keep it pushing.
So Tolo 40 said in the super chat, he said Shady can't drive home. Take his keys. Acho was tripping last show. Now it's Shady tripping. The world has stopped healing. What's going on, man? We got to hear.
He was a good teammate though, dog.
Wait, Riley.
Yo, wow.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway,
he was, right?
He was cool. That was like one of the heartbreakers. Like,
Not you.
This is how tight I was with Riley Cooper, though, right? I know we said, but all right, okay.
For clarity, Riley Cooper said the N-word. Y'all can look it up.
He said more than that.
He said more than that.
He said, I'm going to jump over this fence and fight every N-word in here. That's what he said.
Bro, he saw kick all your...
At a country music concert.
Yeah, that was
concert.
But look, that day I learned who Kenny Chesney is.
Yeah.
He taught me that. But anyway...
He taught you?
Yo, Coop was, I don't lie though. Coop, he was the type of white boy, right? Hit on with all the brothers all day. So we would have these talks. You know, I talk to everybody. From the superstars to the guys I just met
Except
yesterday.
kickers.
And I love Riley Cooper. We hang out in clubs and all that.
Yeah.
He be at all the clubs with the black clubs. He liked the black girls and all that. So one time I'm like, yo, man, how was it in Florida? Like, what's up? You know, how was it? He told me about Spikes. He said I was roommates with Tebow. I said, word? I said he was running college football. He was the man there. Yeah. He said, man, he was such the man that, you know, he might have a girl come over. They might be studying together or just being friends, right? Because, you know, he's real spiritual. He said, Shady, thought about the girl was beautiful, everything. Hair, nice eyes, nice, you know, body, everything. He said, T said, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. He go to the bathroom, right? He said he come back in the room. The girl got no shirt on. And he was like, T was like, oh, no, God, oh, please, come on. He said, so when they would do that, he said, hey, you can't do the Tim. You know, he's serious about his religion, this, that, third. You know, come here. He said, I'll bring it in my room. He said, yo, Shady. He said, Shay, listen. So I would get all Tim's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say, dang, that would be me. Baby, he's not into that, all right? Come talk to me, though. So right there,
that brother is saved. I'm not there yet.
That's why I know. So Tim is real. He said he's real in that. But that's why I love my boy Riley Cooper. I know we all say things we don't mean. God forgive him. But look,
he was married to the streets.
He was one of the boys, though. Okay. You feel me? That's what the brother gonna do. Sorry, my homeboy.
I cannot believe Tim Tebow was on that team. With all the characters that came from that team, he was on that team.
But listen, at least Tebow was really who he said he was.
Not yet.
Tebow,
one of the closest people that got on walking this planet.
Yeah,
for sure.
But that's a crazy story, right? Cooper, right?
Yeah, no.
Cooper brother for real though.